Real Boxing Knowledge 2. Welcome, RBK Nation. This is RBK, yours truly, in the building. We're going to chop it up with you today, fellas. We got Joshua versus Usyk coming up in April. April's a hot month. We got Spencer Ugas in there. But even bigger news, we got Terence Crawford versus Boots Ennis. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Mr. Thurman and Barrios coming up. And we got the Pedraza Ramirez fight and much more. So stay tuned, hold on. It's going to be a rough broadcast. You know, we don't pull no punch. Okay. The great Mr. D. Clagan and Mr. Antonio Norman are not going to be with us on this broadcast, but they will be with us later in the week. Okay, so RBK's finest will be in the building. All right. So check it out, fellas. We're going to chop it up. We're going to kick it off and get to the hot topics, if you will. And I'll tell you what.
But Thurman's not done.
Thurman is not done. Mr. Thurman has a fight coming up versus Mario Barrios on February 5th. And he is also on that undercard is Mr. Jose Ramirez and Jose Pedraza. The two Jose's are going to be on that undercard. But Thurman has basically come out and said, look, he's 33 years old. He don't have 33 years left, but he's going to put blood, sweat, and tears and his all in the remainder of his career and try to recapture another world title. So our hats off to Mr. Thurman. We're going to let Thurman tell you himself. Check it out.
For all those who think Thurman's done, I'm not done. 33 years old. I don't got 33 more in me, but we got plenty more good years in me. And I'm going to put it, blood, sweat, and tears in the ring. It all starts this year, 2022, February 5th, Mario Barrios. Let's go.
There you go, Thurman. That's what's up. So what do you think? You see that fight going the distance? Somebody's got to make a statement. Barrios and Thurman are both coming off a loss. Okay, so they got to make a statement for their careers to progress and, you know, come on out and get back into contention, get their name back in circulation. Both of them need a W. So do you see this fight going the distance? Like and subscribe to the channel. Put your comments in the comment section. If you think Thurman is going to stop Barrios, we think he probably will, somewhere around the 8th or 9th round. Or do you think ring rust is going to be an issue and Barrios is going to walk him down and expose him and show that, you know, being so inactive all of these years, you know, he could mess around and pull Thurman's card and burst back onto the scene. We don't think that'll be the case. We don't see Barrios being able to take Thurman's power ultimately. His experience and his power should win out in this fight. That's why we kind of think it's going to be an early, well, not an early, but a late stoppage, probably 8th, 9th round for that fight. But let's roll on over to the Usyk Joshua April clash, if you will. Now, this is a very interesting scenario because you got Floyd Mayweather retraining and retooling Anthony Joshua. Then you got Usyk training in the snow. He got a snow blowing machine, and he's out there, you know, going through his cardio and his shadow boxing and everything with, you know, 45 mile an hour snow and wind blowing in his face. We got some video on Facebook that we posted to that effect. So you guys go over there and like the post on Facebook. Check us out under Real Boxing Knowledge 2 on Facebook. But listen, that's going to be an interesting situation because it kind of puts Floyd on the stage there, because if he can make an impact to Joshua's boxing ability, you know, as mechanical as AJ is, it'll be real obvious if there's a material change to his fight style. If he comes out of there and he got, you know, a real quick jab, you know, and jabbing to the body and getting out of the way, you maybe a shoulder roll. Could we see AJ with a shoulder roll? That would be outstanding. That would be wild to see that. That's a big, strong, pretty quick heavyweight. If he has Floyd get him some ring generalship, you know, because he showed that in Ruiz, the Ruiz rematch, showed that he can, you know, he understands how to control distance and get out of the way. He could make it a long night or an early night. We think the strategy for AJ in that fight to recapture those belts from Usyk is if he just plays the big man, but we would like to see him like coming in and out, like come in devastating, step back, see if he can hurt Usyk, and if he can, finish him. Because remember, AJ finished Klitschko. Hey, the kid has skills on the inside. So Anthony Joshua probably more than anything has a confidence issue, you know, being confident in his skills, in what he actually can do, his fight IQ confidence, okay? Not just boxing IQ, where like with Ruiz, he just played it safe. But if he gets into the kitchen and shows fight IQ, where he's throwing on the inside quick and then using his, you know, put his Floyd Mayweather back on and get out of the kitchen and then come right back in, you know, and keep Usyk out of his rhythm. If he does that, he'll probably end up stopping Usyk. Okay. Now Usyk is a beast. He's a little heavyweight, but he's a beast. If he times Anthony Joshua, we could see Joshua stretched out on the canvas. That could happen. Same fight month, April, you got Spence and Ugas. And you know what we talked about, which is going to see if we think Spence stops Ugas because he's too stationary. Okay. And, you know, the way Porter's fight with Ugas went, you saw Porter kind of bouncing in and out of coverage, if you will, in and out of distance, come in, attack, bounce out. That's not Errol Spence. Errol Spence, when he comes in, he probably gonna hurt you when he comes in. And if you show him that you're hurt, he gonna finish you. He could walk right through Ugas. I guarantee you, if he does, he will absolutely not get a fight with Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford won't go near him. Terence Crawford is the next topic. He just showed his skirt. For all the Crawford fans, RBK has been trying to tell y'all this kid is suspect. He's always looking for an edge, an easy fight, a weakness, catch somebody coming off a loss. Y'all are marveling at his ability to box, but you got to pay attention to the level of the competition. I mean, you can talk about Porter. Okay, Porter definitely comes to fight. You can give Porter the rough house. He's going to pressure. He's a pressure fighter. Okay, but he didn't really pressure Crawford in that matchup. He didn't really pressure him. He outfought him for 8 rounds. Okay. And he was winning. You know, Crawford's corner told Crawford he was losing the fight. He was like, I'm losing the fight. Yeah, you losing the fight. He's absolutely losing the fight. And I guess maybe, I don't know, Porter ran out of gas. He didn't look too winded, but he changed his style from what he had been doing all night, and he got caught. And then he quit. So, I mean, I don't even understand what happened in that fight. That was the stupidest thing I've seen in a while, because he had Crawford beat, and it wasn't hard. It wasn't like he was in the corner bleeding. No, he wasn't. Okay. So now we got Terence Crawford. You got Boots Ennis in his chest. Boots is in Terence Crawford's chest, all up in his wheelhouse. Okay. And Crawford has folded like a napkin. He has cut and run. He gave, finally, after getting called out daily, Boots is just in his chest, on his neck, calling out, come on, bud, what's up? Get your butt in the ring. Let's go. Neither one of us have a dance partner. Ain't no excuse. There is nothing that you can say that covers up the cowardice. The punk has come out, okay, and showed his skirt. Your boy turned Boots Ennis down. He ain't got a fight set. He ain't in the throes of negotiation. He don't even have Bob Arum to hide behind. It's just him. And we told you it was him. Okay? We told you it was him. Y'all keep talking all this stuff. I understand nationality and all that. The brothers we want to support. The brother, and he's good as long as he's fighting Jeff Horn. Amir washed up Amir Khan. He good. Look how good he is. Porter coming off a loss. Spence done knocked the fire out of him. He ain't got nothing left. Yeah, he can win that fight. Sure can. But Boots is ready, and he don't want no smoke. None. You know what his excuse to Boots was? I need to rest. Bud needs to rest. He needs to rest. And what did he say? It was the business. What business? You're a free agent. You know what? You something else too. But they won't even let you say it. But y'all know he's a free agent and that. 1, 2, 3. That's what he is. And we told you. He done showed all of you his skirt now. So what you got to say? Like and subscribe to the channel. Tell me that he didn't just get punked on national. The whole boxing world heard him get punked by Boots Ennis. He will not fight Boots. And it ain't no excuse. There ain't no reason. He ain't got to fight. You know what? We posted a deal where the WBO, we suggested that they go ahead and order Crawford to fight Boots Ennis and force him to fight or strip him. Just make him fight, drag him into the ring, stick him in there, and let's watch him start crying or whatever he gonna do. But strip him of his title because he won't defend it. And there ain't no excuse. You got nothing you can come back to except what we told you. He on AFN status. Ain't fighting nobody. That's what's up. Bullet leg, Benavidez. No more Jeff the Hornet. Look where he got his title from. You go back to Ondango and Postal. These are not world beaters where he made his reputation. Who have Postal or Ondango beat? Who? Nobody. They wasn't raising no cane. Now, look, this is what we said he's going to do. Bud Crawford is going to re-sign with Bob Arum. We told y'all that last spring. Watch it. He got to do it now because we think he's scared of the real competition. Because his competition right now, he's trying to get other fights, but watch. When Spence puts Ugas away, if he does it in a resounding manner, he is not going to get in the ring with Errol Spence. Okay? I could see that belt being vacated or he getting stripped. If the WBO, I don't see what choice they have, really. If Boots can make the WBO make him a mandatory, if he petitions them so that he can force Crawford to fight him, that's what should happen. Okay, make Crawford get in the ring, and if it comes to a judge thing where they pull a Canelo and just no matter who really won the round, just credit it to Canelo. That's what happens. Okay, so if they do that for Terence Crawford, then he could possibly, if he don't get knocked out, he could get past Boots, which is a travesty because the way he would be outboxed is a crime to take those rounds away. I don't know. I don't understand. But we think Terence is going to re-sign with Bob Arum. And you see how Bob was treating him. That just means that's his boy. Seriously. Everybody said he should get away. Crawford was, complaining, trying to say he would never get the real fights and the big fight. Well, why you gonna go re-sign with him, Terence? See, and you know what? So bad about this. We like Terence Crawford. We like his skills. When he first came out, when he was at 140, we said he was the second coming of Sweet Pea Whitaker. So don't get it twisted like we wasn't a Crawford fan. We were happy to see him until he started doing this. He got a real man in his chest and he running from him. You can't do that. You can't call yourself pound for pound and punk out like that. Amazing. I'm amazed. But he got caught, and we told you. See, he got caught. Well, how did he get caught? He backed out of the fight, man. He just turned Boots down. Boots is a kid, a 23-year-old child, but he got skilled. Boy, been fighting since he was 2. Okay. So, and your boy don't want none. So what is he gonna start saying? You know what? Excuse. You can fight the mean machine, can't you? You can fight the mean machine. Got knocked down by the mean machine too, didn't you? Come on, man. All these Crawford fans, look, y'all been rooting for what you see right in your face. You can't play it off. He doesn't have COVID. He backed out of the fight because he don't have the skills to win it. He gonna lose that WBO belt. Okay, that's what's going on. He gonna lose the WBO title if he fights Jaron Boots Ennis. Period. Okay. So, fellas, like and subscribe to the channel. This is Real Boxing Knowledge 2. You got RBK, your host, in the building. Y'all take it easy and Happy New Year. We look forward to our co-hosts, Mr. D. Clagan and Mr. Antonio Norman, being with us on the next broadcast. Y'all take it easy. Peace.